Hey, it's Sky from Reignited here. Now, you know I had to drop a video talking about the official return of the Hemi engine to the Ram lineup. Now, there's been rumors swirling for quite some time, so this isn't exactly a surprise, but it is now official. Tim Kuniskis, the CEO of Ram, he released a short commercial on YouTube. If you haven't seen that yet, we're going to link that right here so you can check it out. But yes, we are getting the Hemi back in the Ram lineup. Now, real quick, before I talk any more about the Hemi, can we talk a little bit about this commercial that he released here? I want you to cast your minds back to when he did the commercial for the electric charger. That was so bad. I'm sure you remember it. But now it feels like he swung that pendulum all the way to the other side of the scale and he's gone full Cletus McFarlane with this thing. Now, full disclosure, I like Cletus. I enjoy his videos. I like watching his channel, but you have to admit he does pander to a certain type of audience member. Same thing with this commercial. It features the Diesel brothers. They're right in that same category. And you can tell that their fingerprints are all over this thing. They probably had a very heavy hand in helping develop it. They said, hey, that's our demographic right there. We'll show you how this is done. I mean, I'm surprised that the only thing that commercial was missing was a couple of bald eagles firing AK-47s everywhere.
Let's go.
But maybe they decided that was one half step too far. I don't know. I wasn't part of that meeting. Now, I can't be the only one here who feels like this over-the-top hillbilly persona is gone a little bit stale already. I mean, it's been around for a while now. Like, aren't we kind of over that? I don't know. I could be in the minority here. And in fact, if I'm being honest here, the Dodge and Ram market, their target market is kind of aligned with that. So it makes sense for them. But man, I just sometimes wish we could just act like people, right? And not be a character. I don't know. That's just me. You guys tell me what you think on that. But let's stop talking about the commercial for a minute here and focus in on why I'm excited that the Hemi's back, but also why I'm extremely disappointed in this news. Now, I personally own 3 vehicles that are powered by a Gen 3 Hemi engine. And having this channel, I've been able to connect with all of you guys, which has allowed me to have reach all around the world talking about this platform that we all love. You guys know I love this engine. I think it's a great engine. So how could I possibly be disappointed that this is coming back to the lineup? Well, my issue here is that we're still getting the same old retread Hemi that we've had forever. The last time this engine had a major update was 2009. I want you to think about something for a moment. There are 16-year-olds driving around the street right now who were not even born yet the last time this engine had an update. I'm gonna let that sit with you for just a moment. So while I am excited that the Hemi engine is back in the lineup, I think it's a real disservice to the customer that we're gonna trot out this 16-year-old technology for them. It's a premium price point that they're selling these vehicles for. So to do something like that, I feel like it's strictly just a fan service thing saying, hey, you wanted the Hemi engine, here's the Hemi engine, buy, buy, buy. But the reality is you're not getting enough for your money. I'm thinking about the competitors out there. Coyote, that motor is absolutely incredible. They're killing the game right now with that thing versus as far as horsepower per cubic inch and reliability, it's a fantastic engine by all accounts. Chevy, you know, they're having a few problems right now, but overall, the architecture of that engine is good. It will only continue to get better once they get these little things ironed out here with, I'm not sure if it's sand casting in the blocks or what the deal is, but they got engines blowing up left and right. But by and large, we know that that design is a pretty solid design. So the competitors are already far ahead of where this current Hemi engine is, which needed a revamp a very long time ago. I think my goal, what I was really hoping for, is that if and when the Hemi engine did come back into the lineup, that it would be a clean sheet redesign and something that was absolutely ready to bring it to the competitors right away as far as power and reliability and all of that. But we're not getting that. We're getting the same old thing we've always had. Now, myself personally, while I love V8 engines, I love internal combustion engines, I'm also a big fan of innovation. I want to see steps forward. So I was excited about the idea of a new Hemi engine. And unfortunately, from what we're seeing here, I just don't think that's going to happen. I thought they would have something waiting in the wings, like a new design kind of ready to go. But from the fact that they're just rolling out what we've already had, it feels like they've got nothing planned right now. So I'm a little worried because that means on a design standpoint, you're talking about 2, 3, maybe even 4 years before we get out a new design engine. Now, granted, them bringing back the V8 at all does open that door so that we can actually see that development of a new V8. But yeah, just those are the reasons why I'm just a little bit disappointed in this announcement. But I want to come across as Mr. Doom and Gloom here. This is good news. It should be celebrated. And I can't wait for even more people to buy these vehicles and come to my channel to learn how to best take care of their engines, repair them if necessary, and also make a little bit of power out of them if they so desire. I love this connection that this allows doing these videos. I love educating people. It is my passion. That's why I make these videos. So we're going to keep that whole process going, but also I'm very excited to work on the Gen 4 Hemi if and when that does come out. I want to show you guys that right here on Reignited. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.